Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
Welcome to the Nightcap. I'm your host, Carolina Sanchez, and you know, on this show we talk about it all, even the things you're very curious about, like marijuana. Just kidding. We're gonna take it more meta than that. We're gonna talk about hemp, because apparently we can drink it now. CBD, THC, I'm not entirely sure, but we went to Bayou City Hemp Laboratory to learn all about it.
So hemp and CBD have grown a lot in popularity over the last few years. We've been fighting decades of stigma associated with cannabis in general. And a lot of people, I think, associate it with smoking and have been hesitant to try it. Really, we've been able to capitalize on our innovation here at Bayou City Hemp to incorporate into all kinds of accessible products. One of those really being our water-soluble products. This canna-curious population are much more likely to try a drink or a beverage, and especially if they're at their favorite place that they like to already try that. This is how the hemp comes to us. It's been harvested and dried on the farms. We vet all of our farms, and we do all third-party testing. We test for heavy metals and pesticides. We want to make sure that everything is clear and good to process. So these are our CO2 extractors. This is how we remove all of the oil out of the plant. We're taking the plant material and we're running it through our extractors, and we're pulling out the CBD from the plant by using supercritical CO2, which is a very clean and the best practices way to do extraction. So this is cleaning and refining. This is the molecular distillation unit. And basically what we're doing here is we're running the oil through molecular distillation. It's almost like an alcohol still. If you think about triple distilled vodka, same kind of process. We're running through and removing any final impurities out of the oil, and when it comes out, it looks like a nice honey-colored oil. Speaks to the quality. Not a lot of labs. You don't have to do this step. It's an unregulated industry. We choose to regulate ourselves and put ourselves at a higher standard. When you think about the distillate, it's in an oil form. And a lot of people think about taking oil in a tincture, which is how you take it under your tongue. When you want to think about a beverage, if you add the distillate to any type of liquid, and here we're doing it with water, you can see just like oil and water don't mix, the oil separates and it stays suspended. This does not allow for your body to fully absorb it. Our bodies are made of most of water, and so it has to go and be processed through your digestive system and being broken down to get finally into your system, which can take upwards of an hour for you to actually feel anything, and you're getting somewhere between like 5 and 20% actually making its way into your system. What we've done is we've used a proprietary technology to make it water soluble, where it mixes fully with water, and the particle size is so small that it goes right into your bloodstream when you drink it. So if you can see, when you add it here, it fully absorbs right into the water. And so it fully mixes with it, and it becomes a much more accessible form for drinking. And that's actually what we've seen, is that a lot of people that are new to cannabis don't necessarily want to smoke it or take it in inhalation. Beverages are a much more approachable way for people to try it. So we've partnered with a lot of really great establishments here in Houston and beyond, in Texas and in other states. As we have grown with some of this innovation in our water-soluble products, really have had a lot of interest from folks like Chris Shepard, who's local chef here in Houston, and he's serving CBD-infused cocktails with our Mixer Elixir. And then we've also worked with Eighth Wonder Brewery, who is a local brewery, and they have canned a lot of these products that you see here. They have their own line of THC and CBD products, as well as some of our seltzers here. They've canned a THC seltzer for Bun B, and so he has his Trillionaire, which they've been using with our THC as well. All are widely popular. That's their biggest seller of takeaway products in their brewery. So it's just been really great to see really high quality names that people can trust and that we can be associated with for really introducing some of these products into the market. I think that really a lot of these places are seeing that there's a shift from consumers wanting to be a little more health conscious, wanting some alternatives to some of the other products that are out there. All of these products actually make you feel better in the morning after you drink them. They're health conscious. There's no sugar, there's no alcohol. It's just a much easier way to think about some of the options that are available.
Okay, that's fascinating. I mean, CBD, THC in drinks, I had to try it myself, so we brought over Sarah Goshen. You're a bartender at 8th Wonder, so you know all about this already, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So what are you guys serving up there right now?
So right now we have our Wonder Water Delta 8. It is non-alcoholic. It's hemp derived, so it's less than 0.3% THC. You can drink it as is, or you can make it into like a margarita, which is what I'll be doing right now.
Oh yeah, let's see. Take us through.
So we're gonna rim the glass with a little bit of tahini to give it a little bit of flavor.
Yes, I love tahini.
Yes.
Perfect. Are you finding more people wanting the cocktail or the can?
The cans seem to be a little bit more popular. People take them to go and drink them at home. At the distillery, we do get a lot of people that want it as a shot, actually.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
We mix it with a little bit of green apple. So this right here is gonna be lemon, lime, and simple, just like a margarita.
Very simple, like a marg.
And then we're gonna just top it off with a little bit of Delta 8.
Well, considering it is THC.
Hemp-derived THC, yes.
Hemp-derived,
yes.
which is legal, folks.
Yes.
Let's emphasize that. It's legal.
Yes.
Mixing it with alcohol, like, is that
We
gonna
do
give you-
not mix it
Oh,
with
you don't
alcohol.
okay, so this has
Delta
zero.
8, we will not mix it with alcohol. It is 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 everything. So it's, yes,
But
it's
it's
a
gonna
fun
relax
time
me,
and you're gonna
and I'm
feel
gonna stay
good.
fit.
And you're gonna wake up feeling even better.
Oh, I love
Yes.
the sound of that.
Yeah.
Can I try this out?
Absolutely, that is all
All right,
yours.
so what do we call this?
This is a Delta 8 margarita, a Wonder Water.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
This is, okay, we keeping summer going because
Oh,
this
yeah.
is fabulous.
Oh, yeah.
Are you finding that CBD is taking over bars?
So we're seeing a little bit of both between CBD and Delta 8. People are kind of curious. So
kinda
they're like
curious.
wondering, and they're wanting to be more healthy. So
Yeah.
it's a great healthy alternative to not drinking, but still feeling good and having
good
that like
time.
social aspect with a drink in your hand kind of thing.
Well, and considering that it's 10 milligrams, I mean, is that a lot? Is that a little? I have no idea.
It always depends on people's tolerance. You're not gonna feel overwhelmed with the feeling. It takes about 30 minutes for you to feel the effect, and it's just gonna be more of a body relaxation.
A body relaxation.
Yes.
So for someone who doesn't consume these normally, like if I have 3 of these in a night, because you know sometimes I'll take, you know, a nice cider. I'll do 3 cans.
You're gonna be feeling super relaxed.
Too relaxed?
No, I wouldn't say too
Okay.
relaxed. And it kind of depends on your environment too. It depends on like, if you're just sitting on the couch, you might be too relaxed because you're just gonna like be in the moment. Whereas if you're out with friends, you're just gonna be like, I feel good, you know? I'm not stressed, I'm just chilling.
Yeah,
You know?
I love it. We're gonna keep the conversation. We're gonna bring over one of our good friends, comedian Mitra. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been talking CBD, THC, and tasting it out because it's delicious. Thanks to Sarah Goshen from 8th Wonder. And I had to bring my girl Nitra in because she's gonna want to try some of this.
I am. It looks good.
And I think you're making what, a greyhound?
A ginger greyhound,
Oh,
yes.
love it.
Already got it mixed up for y'all.
You're gonna love it. What are your thoughts on CBD, THC starting to hit the mainstream, hit the bars?
I mean, I'm with it. I just, you know, if that's what people's jam is, that's their jam. Like, some people need it just as a calming mechanism, not too much. Because, you know, THC can help
take
you
it
out.
the other direction.
Yeah, so, I mean, I give my dog CBD treats. I do. He
Does
has
it help?
anxiety. Yeah, because he has anxiety.
Oh, when you leave the house?
Yeah,
or
when
what?
I leave the
Oh,
house.
Wow.
Yeah. And it helps him a lot.
But what do you guys think about that? Like, typically when I think about a bar scene, you're going to kind of bug out, wild out, have great conversation, maybe dance a little bit. And alcohol kind of helps, you know, release those inhibitions. But I feel like CBD, like, I'm going to the bar and I'm just going to, like, sit down, just hang out like this. It's not really more of a party scene.
I would think it gives a buzz, but not a drunk buzz, right?
I feel like it'll calm your nerves a little.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be like
on edge.
You're gonna be so relaxed.
Yeah.
You're not gonna care that nobody wanted your phone number. You're gonna be like, you know what? I'm just here celebrating good times.
Hell
You're
yeah.
not gonna care. You're not gonna care. You're not gonna care.
You at least forget, you know.
That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna be
Exactly.
worried
But with this,
about
you
it
won't
all.
care.
Hakuna. That's what CBD should be called. Hakuna Matata.
No worries.
I'm a fan. Oh, they look beautiful.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Are y'all ready
Yes.
to try them?
Yes, this is gorgeous.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, you got to come in and look at this. All right, talk us through it, Sarah. What's in this?
All right, so we have a little bit of lime juice in there, a little bit of simple syrup, which is sugar and water melted together. And then I added grenadine, which gives it that pretty color. And then we topped it off with Mixer Elixir's Greyhound. And this is nice because you can also drink it by itself. You don't have to make a whole cocktail. And you can also add alcohol to this one. Since it's 25 milligrams of CBD, you're gonna not really have too much of an effect. It's just gonna calm you down. So if you do wanna add alcohol, you do have the option with this.
So why would you add alcohol to this one, but not to Eighth Wonder's Delta 8?
So Delta 8 is hemp derived, but it still has the psychoactive effects of THC, so you will feel a lot more relaxed, whereas CBD, it's more for health benefits. And it's it helps you not necessarily relax like in your head, but your body will feel relaxed, but you won't have those psychoactive effects. It's very mild and low.
I mean, is it illegal to mix alcohol and Delta 8?
It is illegal to mix alcohol with Delta 8, but CBD is a little bit different. You know,
and would you still call it high, the body high?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's from the hemp plant. It has THC, just 0.3%, so you're still gonna get that relaxation that you would, but I would say it's like a diet version. It's not as potent and strong.
And Nisha, would you prefer an alcohol or?
I probably would go with alcohol. I mean, because of the effects. That's why we drink it. We don't drink alcohol because it tastes good, really. Like for me, it's the aftermath. It's the blurred lines.
The blurred lines. We need to get it blurry. All right. Well, y'all heard the doorbell. I got a special delivery from Latrice. Oh yeah, baby. Ooh, bring it on in, girl.
Yes, Latrice with the treats.
When we come back, we're gonna taste these babies out. So stick around. Oh, I'm so excited. Welcome back. You saw the special delivery from Latrice Freeman. She brought us these special treats.
Very special.
What's in them, girl? You gotta talk us through.
Okay, so we have strawberry crunch brownies. These have Delta 8 in them, which is 0.3% THC, which is legal. So, you know, it's okay. You won't get that psychoactive high. It'll just kind of be like a calm, nice, body relaxing high. I know it may sound crazy, but I eat one with ice cream before I go to sleep.
Oh, and you wake up?
I sleep like a baby.
Oh, you sleep like a baby?
I do.
And wake up just fine?
Just fine.
Okay, so I think that's what me and Nitra are gonna do tonight.
Listen, anything I eat before bedtime, I sleep just fine.
Thank you. I agree.
I don't care what it is.
I agree. Like there's nothing wrong with a snack before bedtime.
What's your go-to snack then?
Exotic flowers.
Okay, we'll take that hint.
I like that answer.
We'll
I like that answer a lot.
All right.
Yes.
What are the other things?
And then we have strawberry crunch truffles and Oreo truffles. And I brought you guys some of my cheesecakes, and I put just a little bit of the strawberry crumble on top because I had some extra. So, and this has CBD in the cheesecakes and in the truffles.
Okay, so this is the only one that has
This is
THC.
the only thing that has Delta 8 in it. Correct.
And so what are you finding? What are people liking more?
I feel a lot of people really do actually like the Delta 8, just because you do get a little bit of a high from it, but it's not something where you're just like out of your mind or feel like you're going to be hallucinating or anything. I do get a lot more people who have medical illnesses that order my CBD treats because it's a good way to get that body relief, that pain relief, without having to do the drops under the tongue, or if you don't want to eat candies or anything like that because you may have like diabetes. I have a lot of people who order those because I can make sugar-free CBD treats as well.
Okay, well, I'm going to dive in. Which one should I?
I know, but I want people to enjoy them and live.
Okay. What do you mean it defeats the purpose?
I'm saying the sugar, you mix the sugar with the THC and the CBD, and then you get happy.
Let me tell you a secret I learned. You use maple sugar. It's so much better than granulated sugar, and it's still sweet.
This is good.
Which one is that one she has?
She has a strawberry crunch truffle.
Okay, so she went CBD style. I'm gonna go.
I think you should try the brownie.
I think so too.
I agree.
Get it. All right, so you're seeing a lot more clients are actually doing it for medicinal purposes.
I am.
As opposed to like wanting to feel a legal high.
Yeah, correct. And again, it's just great because this is I feel like a gateway for people who are, as Sarah said, kind of curious to like get their feet wet before they actually try like a full spectrum THC. Because you have a lot of people who have tried Delta 8 and they didn't like it. And then they're like, okay, you know what, I'll just stick to my CBD. Then I have people who are like, you know what, I want a little bit of that body high, mind high, which is a hybrid. And so then they're like, okay, I'll try the Delta 8 this time. And they love that more than they like the CBD.
And why did you get into it in the first place?
So, when I was in school, first I've been cooking and baking my whole life. Grew up with my great grandma and both my grandmas cooking from scratch. Everything I make is from scratch, by the way, ladies.
Okay. I'll appreciate it more.
And so I went to culinary school, and then when I was in high school, I was on the debate team. We had to debate about cannabis, and I was pro-cannabis. So I had to learn all this, you know, all the like pros about it. And I was like, this is a lot more than just like, oh, I want to get high and be crazy. Like, this can actually help people. And hemp is so great because hemp can be used for so many different things. We can build houses. We can use it for gasoline, food, everything. It's just a great resource. And so I was like, how can I combine my love for food and my new love for cannabis together? Let's make edibles.
Voila!
And here,
magic.
Thank you. And here
and I are here to indulge.
here for it.
Please, I made all this for
really
you,
good.
ladies. So please eat it all, because I don't want any more.
They're very good. Very good.
Do you find yourself like snacking on what you're making?
I do. I usually make like 2 or 3 on the side just for myself, so that I can like snack and not eat out of what I'm gonna sell. Don't tell anybody.
Okay, we won't tell anybody. Do you have a favorite?
I do. Honestly, my cheesecakes in the jars are my favorite because I infuse the crust with CBD and then the batter is infused with CBD, and so is the crumble that is on top. So those are a little bit more potent as far as CBD goes. It will be like, I'll say like 150 milligrams. I usually tell people if you're new to CBD, don't eat the whole thing, kind of start with half, because you're not going to get high, but you don't want to be like so relaxed you don't want to do anything if you have stuff to do.
That sounds like,
great bedtime snack.
There's nothing wrong with, you know, having that little lackadaisical little feel after you've had some treats and stuff, you know?
I agree. I feel like that's a great, like, at-home binge watching on the couch.
I'm seeing you.
Type of treat.
You like to relax. Is that
I
what
mean,
you're saying?
I feel like your face has relaxed since you've
I
been
agree.
eating
Your
snacks.
whole
how I'm
vibe
sitting.
has
Right, she
left.
didn't took her shoes
I
off.
took my shoes off. Yeah,
I mean, if the bra comes off next, we're leaving.
We're leaving. We're going to leave you here by yourself with all these treats.
I understand. I mean, if you're going to take the bra off, I got to take the hair off. I mean, we're going to be in here.
That part.
We're going to be in here losing our religion.
Right.
You
They're
gotta
going to be like, this
subscribe.
is a whole different show.
Like, who are these women?
Oh, we're going to have a little bit more fun. I'm going to play a little game with you guys coming up next. It's called Puff Puff Pass. Keep it in theme. Y'all down?
Down.
I'm down.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, you stick around. You watch this. All right, we're back for game night. We're going to be playing Puff Puff Pass with my girl Latrice Freeman, a chef and baker, and Nitra. Y'all know her, the comedian. All right, I'm just going to name off well-known people, and you guys say you puff puff or pass on. All right, Rihanna.
Puff, puff.
Puff puff.
Yeah?
That's
Queen?
my fellow Pisces.
Oh, a fellow Pisces. Okay. Snoop Dogg.
I had to. That's a dream of mine.
Yes.
If you meet him first, you call me.
I heard his roaches are about this long. You know, a roach, for those who don't know,
I don't
is
know.
it's the like a little baby, like the end of a joint. Like when you smoke a joint and you put it out, it's a little bitty piece. But they say Snoop Dogg's roaches are like
It's still like a half a joint.
It's still a joint.
right?
Yeah.
A typical joint.
He hits it like 3 or 4 times, and it has his guy who he pays to roll him joints, roll him a new joint.
Yeah,
and
they
he
have
just
people
like
who
does
pay
that.
to roll weed.
What a life.
Right?
Last but not least, Nia Long. Oh, y'all been on point this whole time. All right, Nitra, why not?
You know what? Nia Long has a very whininess about her. Every character, she has like a, excuse my French, female dog, whiny. She's just
say it.
She's a bitch. She's just, that's just what it is. And I think she would blow my buzz.
Oh,
she gets to whining and start reciting lines from her movies.
I'm a tiptoe act like I'm in church.
Right, you know what I'm saying? You think she'd be great?
I think she'd be great. I don't know. I feel like she's had a lot of life experiences. She's like so many people. I don't know. I just feel like she'd be fun to hang around.
Well, now that her man's cheating on her. She
now
might,
for sure. Oh yeah. Like it's Friday.
Okay,
you have nothing to do. Your man is cheating. I'm gonna get you high today, boo.
Yes. Puff puff.
Puff puff. Oh, well,
definitely.
thank you ladies so much for coming over, hanging out, playing a little game. Appreciate it. And thank you guys for sticking around with us and having some fun. This is what we do on the Nightcap. So watch us every weeknight here on Fox 26 and also on Fox Soul, where we stream wherever you watch. Have a good night.
Missed out on the Nightcap? Well, head on over to our YouTube page and catch up with Carolina.
You can watch full episodes anytime you want. And don't forget to share it with your friends, because we got to keep the conversation flowing.
So this one is not going to hurt as much as this one.
Watch the Nightcap at 11:30 on Fox 26 and anytime on Fox Soul.